You're watching a Start to Finish Podcasting Quick Tip, brought to you by the Start to Finish Podcasting TV Network with Andre Lewis.
Welcome to the Start to Finish Podcasting TV Network. Today we're going to go over tagging Mp3 files. Now let me tell you why it's important to tag Mp3 files. Tagging an Mp3 file allows the person to get all the information that they need about your podcast episode. They tell the title, the host, what the podcast is about, gives a description, gives the amount of time the podcast is. So all of those little things are pretty important. It lets the person that's listening to your podcast know some of the information, because let's face it, if you went to a car dealership and you wanted to buy a car, you're not just going to go buy a car. You're going to look at all the information, all the details of the car before you make your purchase. Now, you're not buying a podcast, but you do want to see all that information, and you do want to see all those details in your podcast to give listeners a description of what the podcast is about. They may read that description and say, hey, look, this is for me, and decide to listen to it. They may not. They might move on to the next podcast, but at least you're giving them that information. You let them know up front, this is what my podcast is about. And a lot of devices will pick up MP3 tags, and it'll automatically populate into what comes up. So you'll be able to open up the podcast. It'll give you some information on the podcast. It'll give you all the data that you put into it. So today I'm going to show you how to tag MP3 files. Let's go. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to tag MP3 files with two different programs. One, iTunes. Two, a program called Id3 Editor. So I'm going to show you how to tag MP3 files in both of those different programs. So first, we're going to start off with iTunes. Now, if you don't have an iTunes account, you can go to the Apple website and create an account right then and there. I already have my account, so I'm going to go ahead and start. So the first thing you want to do is go to your library. Okay, you're going to click Songs. And here's where I have all my MP3 files tagged. So I'm going to bring in an MP3 file. Let's try sample 4. So I'm going to bring in sample 4. Here it is right here. Now I'm going to tag sample 4. So you're going to right click, get info, and I'm going to change this to Start to Finish Podcasting episode 9. Choosing. Oh, let me get that right. Lost. Choosing your media host. And the artist is going to be myself. It's already populated. And the album is going to be, I'm just going to say, choosing a media host. All right. And there's other information that you would fill out here. Just for the sake of time, I'm not going to fill it out. But you can put in your genre could be podcasting, the year, of course. And then here's a description right here. You're going to put a description right down here of what your podcast is about. So after you put in all of this information, like I said, I'm saving some time here. You're going to go to artwork. Here you're going to add artwork by clicking add artwork. And let's see here. Trying to decide which file I'm going to use here. Let's use let's use this one. Now, you know what? I want to change it. Let me add artwork. And I'm going to change it to Let's see. Logos. Let's change it to this one. I like this one better. All right. So we have the artwork. We have the other information here. And I'm going to click OK. All right. So that's that one. All right. So that one's done. Now we're going to go to Id3 Editor, which is another program. And we're going to go to, I think this program is about $15. I downloaded it from the Apple Store and it didn't cost me for some reason. So I don't know if this is the light version or not, but we're going to click open. And I'm going to go to, let's see. I'm going to go to this one. And I'll open it up, sample 3. So I'm going to put in a title here. The title is going to be, let's see, I'll choose another title. Start to Finish Podcasting. Episode 11. The advantages of using a mixer. And I'm going to put the artist as Andre Lewis. And the album is going to be The Advantages of Using a Mixer. And again, all this other information you can put in just for the sake of time. I am not going to do that. All right. So I'm going to click update. And both of them are tagged. So now let me go to the tagged ones. Had a folder in there already. And this is the one using the Id3 Editor. And as you can see, all the information that I put in there is in there. Okay. This is the one I created with iTunes. No, actually, this is the one I created with iTunes. The advantages of using a mixer. So it looks the same anyway. And this is the one I did with the, no, I'm wrong again. This is the one I did with the Id3 Editor. Okay. It looks the same. You'll see. And this is the one. Oh, this is the one I did with iTunes. And you can see that one choosing a media host. So it gives you the information. So that's how you tag an MP3 file in iTunes and Id3 Tag Editor. So I hope this helps. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can email me at starttofinishpodcasting@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. If you want to leave a question in the comment section, feel free to do so. I will be glad to answer your questions, whatever I can do to help you get your podcast started. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe so you can get all the videos that are coming out to help you with your podcast. Thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for watching the Start to Finish Podcasting TV Network.